Hello everyone, I'm Greg Jones, and I'm currently on a quest to become the fastest, the strongest, the most mentally sane and stable human being that I can possibly be. I've been trying out a handful of different diets, some pretty questionable, all in the hopes that I'll be able to bench 315. Today I'm going into one of my favorite games, Minecraft.
Hey guys, welcome to a new Minecraft Let's Play.
Not like that. I'm talking about potions. Potions! Even more potions. There's only a few potions in Minecraft that are actually going to be useful, and I'm going to brew them up and we're going to see how they do. But first, I need a baseline.
Alright, we are at the park. It is an absolutely gorgeous Saturday. I'm not very excited, actually. Well, very excited to see how fast I am. Not very excited to actually sprint. I am cheating a little bit. I am wearing red. Everybody knows red is the fastest color. All the fastest people in the world are red. The Flash. Lightning McQueen. Santa Claus.
Here I'm doing a few warm-up laps just to get the old juices flowing. For the speed test, I've decided to run the full length of this field. And this run, according to my timer, comes in at 7.89 seconds. Bro really said, oh.
Yet another gorgeous day. You can see the sunbeam coming in. I got my shaders on. This is the test that I am most excited for. At the end of the day, I'm a man. I care most about strength. We are gonna go for a 1 rep max bench press.
After a few reps of 135 to warm up, and by the way, this isn't sped up, this is actually just how fast I move in the gym, we move on to 225 for a few reps. I like to do a little bit of triceps too when I'm going for a heavy lift on bench press. Right now on the bar I have 295, which is matching my PR at this time. I debated for a while if I should go right up to 315 or go for a new PR of 305. I decided to go for 305. After securing a new PR, I did go ahead and try 315. You'll notice that I don't have a spotter. That is because spotters are for the weak and you should never use them. The extra danger is what's going to encourage you to bench 315. That being said, always practice safe sets. This is why you never skip core, kids, so you can roll off your 315 bench when you fail. I do steamroll not one, but both of my testicles here. And here I have to do the re-rack of shame. Moving on, I decided to go ahead and do a deadlift. 405 on the bar. It's not a new PR for me. Considering that I did just do a heavy bench press to failure, I am pretty content with 405. I finish up with a 315 squat. Nothing impressive, and I actually struggle here because I don't actually have legs underneath those sweatpants. I don't know. I don't know why this is in the video. Today I benched 305, deadlifted 405, and squatted 315 for a grand total of 1,025 pounds. This does put me comfortably in the 1,000 pound club, which is just a small accolade for weightlifters. I'm a little proud of it. I did do all of those lifts within 30 minutes.
I can't really see.
Here I am smoking a cigarette for some reason. I don't really smoke, but I am sucking this Jimmy down. I'm not really sure how this is establishing a baseline for the fire resistance potion.
50 years old.
Originally, I did have plans to test Jump Boost, but this has since been scrapped, and here's why. Are rabbit's feet real? Probably not. It must be the left hind foot of a rabbit, which was shot or otherwise captured in a cemetery. The rabbit must be taken on a full moon on Friday the 13th and shot and killed with a silver bullet. I'm not doing that. I feel like I need like a song, like a Minecraft potion song. It's like a Minecraft parody that I can... Potion Man? There's no way. This is like brand new. This is like a few weeks ago. Oh, I can't believe I'm late. Now for the brewing part of the video. A lot of you are probably wondering what ingredients I'm going to use. Well, obviously we can't brew any potions without at least first getting some netherwort to make our awkward potions. After some thorough grinding of the netherwort, I now start to gather some of the other ingredients. Sugar is going to be for our speed potion. I did get some blaze rods when I was in the nether, and I will grind those up into dust for our very titular strength potion. Most of you can probably guess what this is going to be a potion for. Now, I don't have any gold because I am broke, but I found the next best thing, I think. That melon is absolutely glistening. I started to get a lot of ingredients, so I made sure to label them. Not really having the best luck writing on the watermelon, but I don't think I will forget which one that is. In go the carrots for the night vision potion, and you may have noticed I have yet to actually clean the mortar and pestle in between ingredients. Throwing on some more honey to make them glisten. Be glad that I left this section muted because the sound this one made was kind of gross. Now I did manage to actually find some rabbit's feet on the PetSmart store, so we are going to be making a jump boost potion. These didn't really grind down as well as I was hoping they would. It's probably for the best that they didn't. Now it's time to actually make our potions. I went ahead and just put all of my netherwort dust in the pot to make one big batch of awkward potions, from which I will then make all of the others. The first potion I am making is the speed potion. The sugar dissolves pretty easily into the awkward potion here, and with all of the chunks in the brew, I figured I would try and strain it into my jar. Unfortunately, the only thing I could find that seemed pretty reasonable was an old t-shirt that I had. The t-shirt actually worked a lot better than I thought it would. However, I overfill it here, and some of the boiling water does absorb into the t-shirt and start burning my hand. I'm doing this voiceover well after the videos have been recorded. I'm not actually sure which potion comes next. Okay, it looks like it's the instant health potion. That didn't dissolve like I was, I guess, hoping it would, so I'm going to have to help it along here with a spoon. The t-shirt that I had got ruined, so I had to throw it away, and I don't have anything else for filtration, so I had to make do with some paper towels. I mean, oh my god. Do we think the paper towels are gonna work? The answer appears to be kinda. Just pressing the paper towel to help it along. And eventually I go away with the filtration system altogether, and Just... What a dumbass. And now for the all-important strength potion. Put our blaze dust in. Now, Minecraft lets you add more than just the ingredients. There are some modifiers, including redstone, glowstone, and gunpowder. I have opted for the strength potion to put some redstone in. Definitely, that is redstone. You can for sure tell. Freshly mined. Our next potion is going to be night vision. At this point, I remember that I had got one of those gamer cups, and it came with a bunch of free samples for G Fuel, which I've never had before, but I figured no time like the present, I may as well put one of them into the mix. Is that Joe Biden? Anyway, I go with this one because it has eyes on it, and I figure, I guess the night vision is gonna be buffing my eyes, so it seemed like a good connection at the time. I don't actually know what flavor it is, though. At this point, I ran out of glass jars. I just used a water bottle that I had rolling around in the back of my car. Not a very big potion, but certainly a potent one, I'd wager. I'm sure you're all very excited to see me drink this vile sludge, but I am actually going to be turning this into a splash potion. Unfortunately, I actually had a very difficult time finding some loose gunpowder, so here's a live 45 ACP round. Just gonna dunk that in there, and hopefully that just doesn't go off. I don't know if one of the little toe bones can press upon that and shoot me in the skull. Hopefully that doesn't happen. At this point, I decide to taste just the awkward potion, and honestly, it was alright. In goes some magma cream to make a fire resist. From left to right, we have fire resist, jump boost, night vision, strength, instant health, and speed. And I figure I'll just top these off with a little bit of extra flavor. Into the fridge they go to be tested tomorrow.
Greg Jones, back at the park, gonna test out our speed potion. Of all the potions I made, this is actually the one that I tasted ahead of time, and I know it's decent because it's just sugar, basically a lot of sugar. There's another funky netherwort flavor in there, but that should be good. Let's test it.
Now the time to beat is 7.89 seconds. After having drank the speed potion, our final time comes to 7.85 seconds. Faster, but not really.
I still can't see.
I'm quickly hitting a warm-up cigarette before the actual test.
Dude, there's so many ants. Look at all the ants. You know, I almost considered lighting myself on fire to test the fire resistance. I figure that's probably not a good idea. Came up with something else. Guess I should shake it up before I drink it. Light work. There's a light burning. I can't do that. I can't do it. Fire resistance did not work. It's time. It is perhaps the only day that I am actually all that interested in. It is time to test the strength potion. All right, good news and bad news. Bad news is the hallucinations are back. Good news is I'm feeling pretty good. I was a little nervous, the bad kind of nervous, the kind of nervousness that is the kind of nervousness that's going to keep me from actually being able to mentally do 315 before I actually do it. That's kind of gone away. Warm up felt pretty good. I managed to do a couple reps at 295 as a part of my warm up. Give myself a good little rest here as I hit my potions. Get right back in there. We're gonna. I'm feeling good, and I'm glad I left my potions in my car and came back out because I don't want to be jugging a bunch of what looks like gasoline in front of the owner. Also, more bad news. As if it couldn't get worse. I did not label these, which is not part of the bad news, but which one's which? Bad. That's the night vision. That's not gonna. That one didn't do anything. Oh, here we go. My shoulder kind of hurts a little bit. My right shoulder specifically. Ain't that just the way, actually? That's crazy. It's usually the left shoulder that's acting up. It's the right one this time. Ain't it a good thing? Ain't it a great thing that I happen to brew up potion of instant healing for this right shoulder? I actually didn't think this was going to be useful at all. I thought this was just be like a little gimmick. You know, may as well. A watermelon is pretty easy to get. May as well just brew that up since I'm already brewing up some potion. I actually think I'm missing a couple of hearts. So, woo! This thing depressurized when I open it. Is this good? This smell? I'm not gonna lie, smell is pretty pleasant. It smells like a fruity alcoholic drink. Ooh. It's got a weird aftertaste, but that's good. Holy hell, that's actually pretty good. Almost getting some carbonation. I don't know why I'm screaming at you guys. I feel like I'm screaming. It's 91 degrees outside. I'm sitting in a car. I gotta have some AC, brother. Have a few sips of this. Go in there, and I bench 315. And then we'll know if the strength potion works. However, I brewed all these potions. I still got a lot of them left. Wouldn't it be kind of a shame to just not fully buff up? Honestly, still being the one that has tasted the best so far, just because it's not a lot of fluid, and I put an entire thing of G Fuel in there, so I don't even know what flavor G Fuel that is. It must be like cherry, because I'm getting. Did I put the redstone in this one? Here we go, speed, baby, speed. Honestly, this is like genuinely pleasant. It's probably, you know, type 2 diabetes in a bottle though, because it has a lot of sugar in it. I should have thrown these out. I still got the fire resist. It has separated. Smells like magma cream. Just tastes like watered down yogurt. That's probably because that's exactly what it is. Why do I still have this? We're going for the jump boost. How is jump boost gonna help me on a bench press? It's not! That's rancid. This is a splash potion. I'm not even supposed to drink this. Hang on. Ooh, okay, hang on. No, it is bad. It is bad. It tasted bad. And then I was convincing myself that it doesn't, and then the rotting flesh honestly kicked in. It's time for the one, the only, the strength potion. I can't remember what I put in here, other than the blaze rods / dust. I mean, this one actually might smell worse than the jump boost. I don't care. I'm benching 315. If it kills me. And if it kills me, put a 4th plate on. It smells bad, but it tastes all right. That might not be related. I don't know. Oh, God. That's the one that I put the redstone in. I'm tasting the redstone, which is good. That's going to have a lingering effect. Hopefully lasts my whole... Oh, I'm not even doing the Charleston Chews. All right? I don't need them. I'm buffed up on potions. Let's go, bench 350.
Potion Man, by the brewing stand, taken from the land of Nether Warsaw Sand.